Hello. So today I want to talk about the bow. Rather start talking about the bow because I want to do several short lessons with the bow. And I want to start out by talking about what the bow actually needs to do rather than the bow itself. If we think of the instrument as being something like a singer, the bow is the thing that is analogous to the lungs in a singer. It's what produces the sound. Of course, your left hand produces no sound at all, but the bow is the thing that gets the instrument going, that gets the air out, literally coming out of the F-hole. So, the first thing that we need, if we think like a singer, we want a big, healthy sound, and great singers all have big, healthy sounds. So, a bow should have the strength and the stamina and the weight or whatever it needs to make what sounds like a big, healthy sound. The second thing that the bow can do, of course, which is the string player's big advantage and the way we imitate a human voice, is to sustain. So that when we pull the bow from the frog all the way to the tip, that we don't lose the sound and we give the illusion of endless breath. The other thing that the bow has to do very well is to articulate. We can also play very short notes. So the bow has to be very, very articulate so that you can be clear and crisp in the hall. The bow is also the thing that we use to change the color of our sound. You know, of course, if we use the bow to play up over top of the fingerboard, we can have sound, or we can move the bow towards the bridge for a very focused sound. And last, the bow controls the dynamics, and it makes the difference between loud and soft. Between loud and soft, you can't do that with your left hand. It all comes from the right. Loud and soft comes from a variety of techniques, which we'll talk about later, but going from loud to soft and vice versa is a very, very important function of the bow. It's with the bow that we make a crescendo or a diminuendo. And those things are done in any number of ways, and we'll talk about them in the next talk.